This is a video response to Robert184 to RSTV's SD Gundam G Generation Wars, and I'll show you my G Generation Wars team in this video. I actually played this game the first time when it first came out about a couple of years ago, and as you can see, my first playthrough was around 140 hours, and I just played this game from scratch again after I played G Generation World when it came out in February this year. So here's my second save file. I think I got to the end at around about 80 hours. And I got the 94% completion is because I used the Phoenix Gundam shortcut in this playthrough. I didn't know about it when I first got the game. Starting with the warship, I have Minerva. It has the seven tiles of assist fire, which is the best in this game, and I just have Tadiagladis to go with it because just for the sake of originality. And as you can see, she has some pretty decent skills for a Kanjo, and I've actually raised her to level 43, so she has a decent reaction and shooting stats. Mario Ramias, that's my second in command, which for when I used to run two teams and the other one's Archangel, obviously she was the Kanjo of that team, and now after I combined my two teams into one, I just use my best guys. Mating Hulk as my communication crew, and with the information analysis as well as Moonmaker on the same person just makes an excellent communication crew. And level 46 just tells me that she's been in that position ever since I started this game for the whole playthrough. I have Dolby from Gundam X as my steering person, I guess, and he also has the Mood Maker, and it's too bad they don't stack for over 15% increase in accuracy, and one of the original character on my mechanic position. And I find that in this game, most of the warship crew skill stats don't matter nearly as much as they do in G Generation World, so you can pretty much put anybody on your warship and they will function pretty much the same. Onto the main course, I have from a master, I have the Devil Gundam Jr. with Tifa from Gundam X. She is really, in my opinion, one of the best new type in this game, and with her skills she grows exceptionally fast. I think I only got her about midway of the game, and you can see she's already level 57, the highest, one of the highest of all my crews. And Devil Gundam Jr. with that 8000 power awakening attack, that's the best awakening attack in this game as well. And Relina Peacecraft as the leader of my team 1, and some decent skills there, most of them increase experience, and with Wing Zero Astromecha. Not Wing Zero Custom, the original Wing Zero from the anime. And Hiro Yu is coming up next with Gundam Epion. He has some really good skills in terms of Operation Meteor and the calmness, which decreases the enemy defense when you don't have any assist going on. This skill really got buffed up in G Generation World. And Epion is just as what you expect, 3 attacks and all melee. And up next there's Cessna FC with the Double O Riser with GN Sword 3, and I chose Cessna as my very first master because he was one of the easier ones to pick up, and once Exia gets leveled up to a Double O Gundam, there's really no stopping to it. And after 100 battles you get the Riser system, which when you put on Double O Gundam you can trade it into Double O Riser and then develop into a Double O Riser with GN Sword 3. And when it's in transit mode, it's really unstoppable. You can beat this game with that at level 1. Karotoran with Gundam Double X, and he is one of my favorite characters from my favorite Gundam series, which is again Gundam X. And the unique thing about Garoto is that his tension gauge is maxed at 280, which means with just a few KOs at the beginning, he can reach to that tension very easily and gets critical for all his following hits. And Gundam Double X with this twin satellite cannon is just a beast. Mark here, it's probably the original G Generation character. You can play a G Generation game without having Mark tag along. And he has some ridiculous power boosting attack there, along with that Phoenix Gundam Unleashed. And Kira Yamato and Strike Freedom, it's the combination I got as soon as possible just for the originality, and with his unique skill, Super Coordinator. And for most of my Gundams, I actually put the Mega Booster onto them as an optional part just to navigate through the big maps they have. And Shin just has to be on the same team as Kira with the Impulse Gundam. I actually like the Impulse Gundam over the Destiny for some reason. Maybe just because of the transformation gimmicks, the fact it can put on different silhouettes when it goes back to the warship. With Force Impulse being my favorite form, I guess, because you can actually use the Excalibur, and in this game it has some pretty cool animation. Neo and Akatsuki, and just to fill the last slot, I guess, because I wanted somebody to at least be able to do a little bit of damage for the last mission. Again, he has the Mood Maker. And the unique thing about Akatsuki for the Yatano Kagami, it's a very interesting skill. It neutralizes all beam attacks. And here's something interesting. You would think Tifa with a master area of 11, it's pretty good. Wait till you see this. Relina Peacecraft with a master area of 17. Now, I have seen 20 before. 17 does cover the entire map. With a warship area of 15 and the master area of 17, you can just imagine all the assists I had going on there. Livestock Warrior, it's another suit that I discovered through G Generation World, and again used this in my second playthrough of G Generation Wars. The Lux Clan Life map attack is just ridiculously powerful. No wonder it got nerfed in G Generation World. I actually spent most of my playthrough leveling up and developing new random mobile suits for the completion, and that's why you can see all of my mobile suits right now are very underleveled as compared to my characters, because I didn't get into this actual formation until very late game. And that's all for my G Generation Wars team. And as far as G Generation War goes, I did get the Gundam G Generation Ace manga for the early buyers, but I haven't opened it. But I'm not sure if anyone's interested. I just kind of want to keep it sealed. For G Generation World, and I did point it out to Robert that all of the Gundam from the cover of the G Generation World have all been made into SD model kits. So if you really want, you can create your own G Generation World cover with SD Gundam kits. Subete no G ga Tsutoishi Sekai. And from the front you can see I have the Double Quanta, Destiny, Wing Zero, and Double X. And middle row there's the Unicorn, and my Strike Freedom is still not built yet, so I have Freedom in its place. And I do have the Double O Gundam. I don't have the O-Riser, but hopefully that GN Sword 3 will make do. Besides the God Gundam, I think I have the first two rows pretty much complete. All I'm missing now is all the Universal Sentry Gundams on the top row. And thanks everyone for watching, and thank you Robert for all your great reviews.